Is this really a place in the sun? A Place in the Sun has sold this area as a fantastic holiday location on many programmes over the last few years. Stark reality is it's a bit run down. Not only is it a bit run down, it's just a little bit overgrown. This is weeds in the middle of the road. It's not only the town council that lets this place down, it is homeowners. Now, whilst the town council of Orihuela may have abandoned this area, is it really a place in the sun when the residents just drop off rubbish? And this can only bring around rats and other rodents. I mean, is that really necessary? Is this residents? Is it workmen? I know what it is. It's not very nice. As much as I do like to talk up Spain, as much as I do like to talk up the area that we stay in, sometimes you have to have a little place in the sun reality. And that is the reality of this area. So why am I showing the bad side of the VillaMartin area, or VillaMartin, as some call it? Well, I've been seeing a lot of people online saying that, yeah, come to this area, it's fantastic, it's all year round. And it's better than Almeria and it's better than a lot of these other places. And it's fine selling all the good side, but sometimes people just need a reality check. And the reality check, it is 11 o'clock in the morning, and these bins absolutely stink. And there's rubbish. Again, now the bins have been emptied, but this rubbish is still lying there, and it's. I'm going to take you around the area just to show that it's not a one-off. Now, it is a fantastic area. Let me just put that out there. But it does have its downside. Not everywhere's perfect. This area certainly isn't full of little villages with white washed houses. That's immaculate. That's for sure. Now, whilst a lot of people say that the area is on the up and property prices are going through the roof in this area at the moment, but one of the big problems that it does have is rubbish. And the town council just not looking after the area whatsoever. Look at this rubbish here. Could you imagine paying £250,000, €250,000 for one of these apartments to look into this rubbish? And people say, yeah, but it's Spain. But yeah, it's 2024. Is that acceptable? Now, having been residents of both this area, Orihuela, and Torrevieja, I have to say that Torrevieja Council take a little bit more care of the area. Not only are these weeds damaging and ugly, but this is a palm tree that is a weed that will cause more damage than anything, due to the fact that it will then pull up the road and pull up the pavements, etc. And you've got to say, it's not an isolated thing. Now, whilst the town council is doing a lot to try and clean up the area, I have to say, there is some parts that they've made a fantastic difference to. This park area, a year ago, was unwalkable. It was an eyesore, but they are finally trying to make a difference. Although they leave the rubbish, it's a fire hazard. We're nearly in August. If that goes up, that could cause some damage to this area with the trees round about. But the council have made a massive difference in tidying this area up, which is good, but they need to do a lot more. And especially with TV programmes like A Place in the Sun selling it as some kind of paradise. But is it? You wouldn't mind if it was an isolated thing, but the reality is that it's not. It's not an isolated thing, and it needs to be addressed. But it doesn't seem to be addressed. This has been like this for years, and it doesn't look like changing anytime soon. Just another bin, another load of rubbish, and it's not just on one side of the street. And another centre bit of road that is full of weeds growing up the side. And then another bin that the rubbish is just left and the weeds can grow. Is this really your place in the sun? Look how far the bin is in the middle of the road. But let's not knock the area, because it is a fantastic place to stay for a holiday home. For people that stay here full time, they've got to put up with this. Is that really acceptable? I mean, who's going to come along and pick this up? Are the town council going to come along and empty the bins? Yes, they're going to empty the bins. But someone's going to have to come along with this rubble, with a shovel, and lift it all up. I wish people would be more mindful. I mean, it's bad enough that the council leave the roads the way that they are, leave the pavements the way they are, overgrown. And it looks as if it's been abandoned. So the next time you watch a place in the sun, just ask yourself this: what aren't they showing you? What aren't they showing you?